Hi, my name is Steve Cazella. I'm one of the partners here at Tower Genius. We're a consulting firm, and our company has been helping property owners, landlords, municipalities, real estate developers, etc., for over 15 years now, working exclusively with property owners to help navigate the oftentimes shark-infested waters, as we call them, of cell tower contracts. And so a lot of people contact us, say, hey, we've received a cell phone tower contract, a lease, a proposal, a term sheet, and they're trying to make heads or tails of it. And typically, 98% of the time, we can help you. There is 2% of the time we can't help you when the company or the person making the proposal has absolutely no intention of, playing fairly in the sandbox and is purely looking to rip you off, is offering you, $200, $300, $400, $500 a month with, with a 99-year lease and no rent increases for the first 10 years or 1%, But actually, there are, here's the thing. If you get one of these contracts, one of these lease agreements, one of these proposals from, some weasel, right? Some snake oil type salesman, you know the type I'm talking about. When you talk to somebody and you just feel like you need to go and gargle with with turpentine or something like that, you know the type. So there are a lot of these folks, unfortunately, that are working and making these offers to property owners, just purely looking to lowball somebody, give them a horrible deal. It's like when in the old days, at least when I was a kid, we'd have the vacuum cleaner door-to-door salesman, knock on the door, and let's say if you didn't want a Kirby, you'd want a Hoover, for example. You could always talk to another vacuum cleaner salesman. If you don't like the pitch, you go to another tower company. So if you've been approached and you've received a really bad, cell phone tower lease agreement, and the contract is just doesn't rub you the right way, go in and look at your county. Go find out which companies are proposing towers here in your county locally within the last couple years. That information is public, and go and look up those tower companies, look up those developers, or you go directly to the carrier. For example, if you know that the site is being proposed by Verizon or T-Mobile or whatever, go pick up the phone and call up SBA Communications, call up Crown Castle, call up another company, American Tower, Vertical Bridge, and there's also local smaller tower companies. Hey, you know what? Verizon Wireless just knocked on my door and they presented a cell phone tower contract, but it was from a developer and it was just really bad terms. Would you be willing to give me a better deal? Can we get a deal done with you? A lot of times that's the best way, is to just think a little bit out of the box. Typically, these cell phone tower lease agreement contracts, when we recommend, when we're hired to help you or your attorney, and we're not a law firm, we're consultants, right? So we're typically recommending at least 2 to 3 dozen modifications to most of these contracts because they're so one-sided. And we don't recommend that anybody sign these things as is, just because they're written to 100% benefit the tower company or the developer, the carrier, and you want to make sure that lease is modified. And we can go into details here if you give us a call at Tower Genius. Our number is 888-313-9750, but typically 2 to 3 dozen modifications are needed on most of these contracts. And we've helped several thousand, over 2,000 property owners with all different kinds of coaching, consulting, review services, consultations, just to help make heads or tails and make sure that you're not getting the shaft from these on these contracts. So if you need help, you could follow the link in the description of this video to our website, fill out a form, or contact us again at the toll-free number. Thanks a lot. Take care.